Really now. You mustn't... Shirk your duty, lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Ere I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Down here, you feathered things! Is that all of them?
Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the... You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed.
Can we report back now? There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Over here, if you would. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things go.
So, this is Mel. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
Right you are.
Pitiable Arisen.
Well met. Hope to see you again. It's been a hard day.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived, arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with... Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a
What say we gather some information?
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful, sir? No, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my... I'm an apothecary in training, you see. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch. But, well, as luck would have it, it will be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what? You'd do that? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. Oh.
Oh, what? We could make the fruit reborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Runa's apothecary here in Mel.
Yes, of course.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, now tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which... Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vacation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both... I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new parts... Try them, as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice, but I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him.
Wearing armor all day feels like